Hello, everyone. District 43, all our dignitaries. Our program quality director, Lou Zong, has taken many hours to prepare this wonderful day for you. So I want you all to welcome Lou Zong.
Hello, everyone, and thank you, District Director Lillian West. Good afternoon, and welcome to our Fall Fest 2021. And today we gather together to virtually celebrate the success of our district, our clubs, our members, our leaders from last program year, and also look at what will be coming in this program year. With that, I'd like to invite today's our motivational speaker, Toastmaster Terrell Munger. Terrell is not only a Toastmaster, he is also an author, a speaker, and a teacher. And Terrell, today you will give us what kind of message? Please take this virtual lecture.
Greetings, fellow Toastmasters. I hope that everyone is doing well today. It is time to re-energize. The minute I heard that word, re-energize, it took me back to when I was in the 3rd grade. My favorite toy was a speaking spell. I hope I'm not giving away my age here, but it was a speaking spell. They would call out words and you would have to spell them, and it would allow you an opportunity to spell it, to get it right or to get it wrong. I played with it endlessly. And needless to say, I became the 3rd grade spelling bee champ, but I haven't been able to fit it on my resume anywhere. I'm still working on that. The challenge in that, though, I played it so much until my battery would run down. And every time the battery ran down, I would be so frustrated because it seemed like it'll take my mom forever to buy new batteries. A week would go by, 2 weeks would go by. And I guess she felt stuff like food was more important than batteries. I don't know where she got that craziness from. But when she finally got them, I would find myself re-energized and excited to do what I wanted to do again, because now I got my batteries back. So when that happened now, it would happen over and over again. I have to wait until she got me new batteries. And then she got me the greatest gift I'd ever seen. She got me a battery charger. A battery charger. You mean to tell me when these batteries run out, I can put them in this battery charger and in little to no time, it was re-energized again? One of the most exciting moments of my life. But it made me think about me as an individual. We all go through things where we're excited, we're happy, we're motivated. Then it seems like our energy would go away. But thinking back to that battery charger I got, what if there was a battery charger for humans? What things that you're excited about, you lose your excitement, you lose your energy. You could get it back just like that. Well, today, I'm going to give you a gift that made me so happy in the 3rd grade. I'm going to give you your very own personal battery charger so you can be energized. It's going to come in the form of words. These words can turn into steps, and if used properly, you can re-energize your battery and get back to doing what you love. First, you have to check your connections. You have to check, what are you connected to? You're going to have some excitable people in your life, people with vision, people with hope, people that talk about possibilities. Because when you hear other possibilities, it somehow brings energy to you. Because in your weakest moments, the people around you become your strongest voice. And if everybody around you is just expecting whatever to be whatever, if everyone around you is not excited and not motivated, who's going to pump you back up when it's time to be motivated? And you need your energy because you're going to have to pump up and motivate some other people. And it may not be people, it may be music, it may be TV shows. You're going to have to know what gives you energy and what takes energy from you. And that's going to be the second thing. It's going to take some reflection. You're going to have to think back. Who was I around when I was excited and hopeful and happy? And then who was I around when I got off the phone with them? I just wanted to take a nap. I wanted to get somewhere and go to sleep. And when you identify those things that give you energy and take away your energy, now you know what to allow into your life and how often you need to allow it into your life. And if you know what it is, you won't let people lollygag into your life and lollygag out of your life and call and talk about nothing for 2 or 3 hours. No, I'm trying to reserve my energy. And when you identify those things, you can preserve your energy. And if you talk to the right people and do the right things, you can get your energy back. So I went over these two. Now we're going to talk about the next step, direction. Remind yourself where you're going anyway. Why did you want to go there? What lit your fire? What made you excited? And sometimes you have to go back to the place you started from and said, oh yeah, I was doing this because I wanted to make a difference. I was doing this because I love doing it. And though people and situations and time goes on and it takes your energy, you have to go back and remember your why again. Keep your why in front of you. You wanted to be better today than you were yesterday. That's a why. You wanted to do something that you were motivated when you saw someone on TV do or someone in your neighborhood do. You can remember your why. And once you get away all the things that drain your energy, your why will put energy back into you. It takes some time to get that direction back. And once you get your direction back, you can get back on track and you can get your energy back. It's your connections. It's your reflections, it's your direction. If you identify and you apply, you might just find yourself re-energized. So think about that, fellow Toastmasters. Thank you for your time. I hope it puts some energy back into your day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Munger. Also, I forgot to mention Toastmaster Munger is also one of our area directors this year. This will kick off our award ceremony. Let me invite back our district director, Lillian West, for the first award.
Thank you, District 43. Even though Toastmaster International set the trio an individual resilient award, it is not ours alone. It is also yours. Without the resilient members that we have supporting us last year, we may not have gotten distinguished district, select district, president, distinguished district, but we were #1 in our region. And it's all because of the resilient members we have. So congratulations to District 43, our immediate past district director, program quad director, and our club growth director. We are all resilient. And I now turn the lectern to our immediate past district director, Erie Burks.
Madam District Director, and your 2021-2022 leadership team, thank you so much for this opportunity. I want to definitely pause just a minute and give a shout out, especially to the members that are in the gallery from the 2020-2021 leadership team. As our Lillian has said, we had a myriad of challenges last year, challenges that we could have never in our wildest dreams imagined that we would have as leaders here in the United States. But what we did do, we were resilient. We did not achieve our original goal, but we achieved so many things, so many great things. And I won't sit here and just talk through all the things, all of our great accomplishments last year. But what I will do is say thank you so much. I want to pause and I just want to give a heart-to-heart connection to every single leader in the gallery from last year's team. We started the year, it was topsy-turvy, if you will. We weren't sure exactly, okay, are we going to be in an environment where we're wearing masks the entire year? We kept looking for an opportunity for us to have face-to-face events. And I think early in our year, we learned that, okay, it's going to be 100% digital. And so how do you imagine that? And what do you do? And it was our energy. It was our energy in motion that allowed us to continue to do some of the great things that we did in a digital environment. We had a couple of pillars last year. I want to make sure that we reflect on those. We had leaders, club leaders, leaders from across our district they were resilient, but they were not actively participating in their club meetings when we started last year. And what we were able to do is to re-energize those Toastmasters, if you will. And I am so happy to be here with you today. One of the excellent things that we did last year was we continued to encourage our members to work toward their goals. The members who weren't sure what to do and how to do it in a virtual platform, we were able to help them, and we brought them along, which was part of the mission of our team last year. We didn't want to leave any of our Toastmasters behind. And in doing so, what we were able to accomplish was the award that I think District 43 has accomplished each and every year that I've been in leadership. It's been the Excellence in Program Quality. And this award was given to, and this was the only one given in our region, to Distinguished Toastmaster Lillian West. And it was for all of our members continuing to work toward their goals, accomplishing their goals, and our clubs reporting those so that our district could actually attain this award. Congratulations, Toastmaster Lillian West. The end of the year awards. I'm not sure how many of you have been around Toastmasters for a couple of years now, but the end of the year awards are awards that the trio, as a team, they'll look amongst the entire district to see who's doing what and how are we progressing towards our goals. And sometimes you think that, oh my God, I was able to attain this particular award, or I did this, or I did that. However, when you pause and you look behind you, you see some dead bodies. And it's like, sometimes it's not exactly what you accomplished, Toastmasters, but how you did it. Now let's move forward, because I looked at all of that when I was deciding who we wanted to move forward. I had recommendations coming from all across the district, and I'm grateful for that. So thank you so much for being engaged and helping to identify who our leaders and who did some great things this past year. The very first award I'd like to extend is the Toastmaster of the Year. And I just sat down to my desk. I've been on a 90-day digital detox, and I'm so grateful for Lillian allowing me that opportunity to kind of step away and to spend some time with my family. I just left Reginald's house. I'm not sure if he has his award that he can actually hold up and let you see it. But when I looked around the district to see who exactly I wanted to extend this award to, Lillian and Lou made some nominations, but they pretty much left it up to the district director, and I'm grateful for that. But I wanted a person who wasn't in the deck. I wanted a person who was going about the business of District 43 and didn't have a specific title, but he was working in the background. He was working in the background to help me to be successful. He was, I think, a conference co-chairperson for a while. He was in the speech contest. Every time I looked around, I saw this particular Toastmaster about the business of District 43, but he didn't have a badge on that said, you know, division director, area director, conference chair. He didn't have a badge on. He didn't care about that. But what he did have was he had compassion in his heart. He had empathy in his heart. He wanted to make sure that every single experience, which is what I hold near and dear to my heart, that every Toastmaster who came to this gallery, that they had a phenomenal experience. And that's what he did. And people wonder, okay, now what did he do to earn all of those things? Those are the things. Those are just a short list of some of the things. It's not, he did a lot of great things, but what meant the most to me is how he did those things. He did them with kindness. He did them with gentleness. He did them with a soft voice, in a way that we could all accept the feedback, whatever it was he was doing. He did it in a way that made me recognize this Toastmaster as Toastmaster of the Year. I'm going to give it over to him. Toastmaster Reginald Cunningham, please say a word if you have a word to share today.
Thank you, DTM Burks. I know this is bad for a Toastmaster, but I'm almost at a loss for words. all I did was try to serve and help clubs and help people. And trust me, what I've received from Toastmasters is much, much more than I've ever given. Toastmasters was there for me at my lowest point. People reached out to me and held me and helped me get through a difficult year. So I owe this all to the people that I serve. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Cunningham, for a year that very memorable for me as the district director, but thank you for being there for me. If we could move on to the very next end of the year award, thank you so much, is Distinguished Toastmaster Joyce Biddle. And I got a lot of opposition for making this decision, but after I stepped back, I'd make it all again. Toastmaster Biddle invited me to every single one of her division meetings that she had with all of her area directors. Toastmaster Biddle, not only was she a part of the deck, but she was a very, very instrumental in making sure that we had our I's dotted, our T's crossed. She had a website. She was carrying the mission from the district, Energy in Motion. She didn't go away and come up with her own mission and, have her own thing going on. She was very much in support of her leadership team. And for that, I am grateful. She was also inside of her clubs. I'm not sure how many clubs she's a member of, but Toastmasters, the one thing that she was resilient about this past year was making sure that every single VP of education knew how to enter an education award. She spent countless hours with them, and she had countless meetings with the clubs that were in her division to help them, to make sure that they were staying engaged, that they were having the membership drives, they were entering their education awards. I can't say enough for all of the things that Distinguished Toastmaster Joyce Biddle did this past year. It was near and dear to my heart. It is from my heart to yours that I extend this honor of being Division Director of the Year. I'm going to turn the lectern over to you, Toastmaster Biddle.
I can't say how honored I am to receive this award. I was totally taken aback when I realized that I had received it. All I do is do the work that I need to do to make sure the clubs and the members receive their goals and get the honors that they need to get. I'm not trying to get any honors. I just want my members to achieve their goals and get where they need to be. Madam Director.
Thank you so much, Master Biddle. It was an honor to work with you this past year. It is still an honor. I'm very much a part of the deck behind the scenes. I'm happy to be behind the scenes. But thank you so much for all the work you did this past year. And I'm looking forward to seeing you do even greater things in our district. Toastmaster Holiday, Area Director of the Year. And I had other Toastmasters, again, scratching their heads saying, what did she do? How did she earn that? And it was simple. Every single time I showed up in this gallery for a deck meeting, if it was a meeting that Lou was having, if it was something that Jackie Housley was having, if it was something that Toastmaster West was having, when I showed up, if Toastmaster Holiday wasn't here already, she wasn't far behind me. If I could not find a date on my pad, the one thing that she would do is she'd send me a little note or she'd say it out loud, but she said it in a way with so much kindness and gentleness. And you guys, this is a very hard job. I worked to be district director for several years, but it was nowhere near what I imagined it would be. But the team that I had was resilient. They worked with me. They flexed with me. They had to pivot when I had to pivot. They rolled with me. And that is what I'll remember about this past year. It wasn't that, oh, well, you didn't make Smedley. Oh, you know what? I didn't make Smedley, or the district didn't make Smedley under my leadership, but I made some great relationships. And Toastmaster Holiday is one of those. I built that relationship where, I'm looking to see what she's going to do next in our district because she's got greatness written all over her. It's the way she did it. We had area directors, all over the district they were busy. They were doing a lot of different things. But Toastmaster Holiday was the leader that I could say stood out to me the most in the way that she treated our members. Toastmaster Holiday, do you have anything you want to share today?
Good afternoon, Toastmasters. I would like to thank everyone. I was surprised, and when I was given this award, I am at a loss for words, but I am awful grateful. And as a Toastmaster, whatever job I am given, I work as hard as I can and do the very best that I can. And I leave the rest up to the Lord. So thank you, Toastmaster District Director Burke.
Thank you, Toastmaster Holiday. I'm looking forward to seeing you do even greater things in our district, and I'm delighted to be on your team at any time. Club President of the Year, Toastmaster Vakita Harris. Sometimes she'll tell me, you didn't say that right, Toastmaster Burke. Vakita Harris, I want to make sure I say it, and I say it over and over again. I'm not sure she's in the gallery today, but the one thing that Toastmaster Harris did over and over again, and I'm not sure because my sister just happened to be in the club with her or not, but she always sent me words of encouragement. She always invited me to her club meetings. Anything she had going on in Division East, she'd send me a little note and say, hey, can you come on over? Can you show up? And then when I showed up, she always acknowledged the district director being there. And you never know what that means to a person when they give you the recognition that you have earned, and they do it over and over again sincerely. And so it was with deep gratitude, sincere gratitude, that I looked around at all the club presidents and all the club presidents that were nominated for this award. And I thought about who had extended their stage to me as district director, who had supported me as district director, supported our leadership team in a way that I was extremely proud. And that was Toastmaster Vakita Harris. She's a leader. She's got leader all over her. I'm looking forward again to seeing where she's going to go in the district next. She's division director this year. Is it going to be district director next year? What is she going to do next year? But it's greatness. When I look at her, I just see it. It's like the sun that's coming through a window right now. It's just a bright light. And I'm grateful for her being a part of our district and standing up and saying, hey, I volunteer. I want to be a part of leadership as well. Toastmaster Harris, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Thank you so much, immediate past district director, Toastmaster Burke. That was a lot in one spew. Thank you so much. I just gladly accept, I humbly accept this nomination, and I greatly appreciate you in your leadership for seeing the things that you have shared today within me as a leader. And I'm so honored to be a part of this district and all that District 43 is doing. Madam Immediate Past District Director.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Harris. I'm looking forward to being a part of your team one day. So, keep my number in your contacts list. I'm sure that we'll be working together again, just in a different capacity. Well, who's next on the list? Toastmaster Treat. It was a real delight to work with Toastmaster Treat this past year. He and I became very close friends over the year. He reached out to me after every single meeting. He was also another leader that attended all of our events, just resilient. He didn't care exactly, okay, we're going to be digital. Okay, we're just going to do it a different way. And he didn't shy away from his responsibilities. And if he didn't do something just right, he'd say, well, Terry, I didn't do that right. I'm going to do it better next time. Can you give me some feedback? And when you have to pause sometimes and think about, what can I share with this Toastmaster who I see growing into a great leader in our district. And the one thing I would always say to Eric is that, you know what, Eric, you're doing a great job. And Eric did a great job as division director. And he's back again this year, working for the district in the same capacity, taking those learnings and putting them to work. So Eric, anything you want to share today? I'm looking forward to your greatness this year.
Thank you, Madam Past District Director Burks. Thank you for the great honor. You know, it's hard work. It's about, I learned years ago that you're only good as people around you. And in Division A, we had wonderful people. My area directors, assistant directors, and the Toastmasters in the trio. I couldn't have accomplished this great honor without each of the Toastmasters in Division A. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Eric. I'm looking forward to working with you again in the near future, but just in a different capacity. One of the things that you may not be aware of is that you need a plethora of solid volunteers. You're going to have some volunteers that you've got to coach, sometimes on how to say it, when to say it. And you need volunteers that are solid with their leadership skills, are solid communicators, and they also know how to follow. And that was the one thing that distinguished Toastmaster Albino Smith did last year. We needed a person to take over the website. We were really struggling in that space. And Albino has been in Terry Burke's camp for years and years and years, supporting me all along the way. And he has always given me that voice of reason. Sometimes if I didn't know how to say it, he'd tell me exactly how to say it. But he would also sit beside me and give me words of encouragement when maybe if I had a bad meeting or something went wrong. So when I say that, I wanted to make sure I recognize this Toastmaster, because I met Albino in Toastmasters and he was busy being a speech contest contestant. He was presenting, he was leading education sessions. He was doing all kinds of things. And if you don't know who I am, I came to District 43 just by myself. I don't have friends and family here. So all the friends that I've made since I've been here, I've made them just on my own, not as my mom's daughter or someone's younger sister. But Albino reached out to me, and he has been a Terry Burke's champion all along the way. And when I needed help with the website, he said, I got you. Anything you need, I can do anything that you need. And not only did he do those things when, times were good, there were some difficult times when he was struggling with a whole lot of other things. He did them for me then as well. So when I say this person's the communicator of the year, he has been the small voice in the back of my head saying, you can do it, stay with it. Don't change a thing. You're doing a great job. He was Terry Burke's biggest champion. And he always knows how to say it. He knows how to put it on a website. He knows how to help you with a speech contest. There's very little. There's nothing that distinguished Toastmaster Albino Smith could not help us with this past year or any year, as a matter of fact. But he was just willing to really work with me and help me to be the leader that I am. And I'm lucky to call him a friend, as well as the communicator of the year for 2020-2021. Thank you so much, Albino. You're not here today, but we're recording this. Hopefully you'll get a chance to see it sometime soon. As district director, you get invited all over the place. You get a lot of speaking opportunities. And one of the clubs that here locally that I was consistently welcomed into their club meetings. And not only was I welcomed, but I was also respected as district director. Not every single club wants you and invites you into their meetings, but the Boulevard was very consistent about that. They were also very consistent about and intentional about every single aspect of their meeting. And that's why they got the Club Quality Award this year. Express Delivery Toastmasters and High Noon. Express Delivery Toastmasters gave me a platform to continue my Toastmasters journey when I started to work and I wasn't able to attend a 7 a.m. meeting. They've also been a place where I practiced my speaking And if I've had no club behind me and to be my champion, Express Delivery Toastmasters has been that club and all of those leaders. And so I'm grateful for them to continue to grow that club and to provide a platform for other individual contributors working to be in leadership with FedEx Express. It is a local company here in the Memphis area. It's a very large company, employs over 500,000 folks around the world. But Express Delivery Toastmasters, if you're not aware of that, is the benchmark for all of those clubs that FedEx Express has championed around the world. And so when we look at the growth, it's not just here locally that we're growing Toastmasters, but we grow it, Express Delivery grows clubs around the world globally, and I wanted to make sure that we recognize them for that. High Noon, another phenomenal club. I think Tom Davenport is the president or the force behind that club, and he's done a phenomenal job of mixing it up, making that club more exciting every time I visit. So I wanted my hats off to him and for that leadership team for doing all the things that they do. So those three clubs, I wanted to make sure we recognize this past year for their great things that they're contributing to our district. I'd like for you to give me just a moment for me to acknowledge a couple of other folks in the gallery, and that is Distinguished Toastmaster Jackie Hauser and Distinguished Toastmaster Cynthia Bardwell. Those were the two individuals that worked endlessly, and I say endlessly, on our conference this year. We had leaders from all over the region to come to our conference this past year. We set the bar. I want to pause and I want to say that again. District 43, we took some risk, but we set the bar. And we have other districts around our region saying, we're going to do what District 43 did last year. We had an admission, we charged, we had a conference fee for a virtual conference. Got a lot of pushback on that. But guys, you know, the one thing that I learned this past year is you got to be true to yourself. You got to be true to who you are inside. I took a chance, I took a risk. And I said yes when they asked me, Terry, we would like for our conference, we don't want it to be free. We need some money to pay for some things that we want to offer this year. I supported that. And Toastmaster Hauser and Toastmaster Bardwell, they worked endlessly. They did some great things. The one thing I want to say to them, and if you could give me a minute and flash Jackie Hauser, she's in the gallery, you know, you did some great things this past year. And I am so grateful for your vision, your leadership when it comes to the conference. You had a vision and you were relentless about it. For that, I am so grateful for you and your team for all the things that you guys did in the conference space. That role is not a role that's, you know, you think that it's easy to do. But when we had to pivot and we had to have a digital conference, I think you might have paused for a minute, but then you were back. It's like, okay, we're going to have a digital conference and it is going to be one to remember. And believe you me, Toastmaster Hauser, I will always remember all of the work that you did, and I am grateful for it. Again, thank you so much for your work, your hard work, and you are a leader in our district, and I'm looking forward to seeing you do even greater things for District 43. Lou, thank you so much for the opportunity. The Fall Fest was something that I really wanted us to have this year, and you have made it a dream come true for me. This was bittersweet. But I'm back. I've had 3 months to take a full detox, but I've missed my Toastmaster friends and family, and I'm looking forward to supporting this team and moving you guys even further along in this digital space. Congratulations, Lou, on the job well done.
Thank you so much. Our immediate past district director, distinguished Toastmaster Terry Bird. It's not very often we see your tears here. We actually have a few distinguished awards and also DTM awards here. So Jessica, due to the time limit, could you go through those slides? This is the President's Distinguished Division Director from last year. Congratulations to Distinguished Toastmaster Leslie Hayes. Leslie is also in the gallery. And next we have President's Distinguished Area Director, 3 of them, Christine, John, and Lacey. And next is the selected distinguished area director, Teresa, Vaketha, Tawana, and Jijisha. Last but not the least, we have distinguished area directors, Erica, Jackie, Jerry, Margaret. Let's remember what they did for our district and also look forward to what this year's area directors and all the leaders will bring to our district. Also, this is a moment for us to celebrate the distinguished Toastmaster Award winner. These are all the excellent Toastmasters who achieved the highest education awards from last year in the program year, Distinguished Toastmasters. Congratulations to all of them. Let's welcome back our past program college director, current district director, Lillian West.
Thank you, Lou. These are all of the people who have helped in getting our district to the Distinguished Educational Award that we received this year. From completing any of your educational goals, this is what gets us there. So our past finishers, thank you so very much. Without us continuing on our goals and contributing in our clubs, these awards would not be done. And we need them. We need you actively in your club participating. And as you see, we have several members who have contributed not one, not two, not three, but multiple awards throughout the year. So we ask that this year, when you're in your clubs, be active. Come to the club and not just take a role in the timer, the Toastmaster today, but actually come in and present it. We have a few Triple Crown winners. This last incentive last year was just with our legacy. Anyone who completed 3 of the legacy awards, these are our winners here. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Lillian. Now is the time for us to have a look at the club growth recognition for last program year. First, I want to take the opportunity to really thank 3 outstanding club growth chairs from last year. We have Distinguished Toastmaster Dewey McGar as our club retention chair, and Distinguished Toastmaster Angela Torrance as our new club quality chair, and also Distinguished Toastmaster Denise Carpenter as our new club research chair. Last year, we meet every month. I really missed every meeting we had. That was the place we share ideas and we think about how we can make the idea come true. And thank you for what you have contributed to club growth team from last year. Next, I'd like to recognize all of our outstanding successful club coaches from last year. Without your efforts, these clubs will not be brought to success to distinguished stage. And I know this year, Jackie and her team has new blood to this group for the club retention team to help more of our clubs. We will not call them struggling. We call them need a little bit of help, and they will do a great job with a lot of hands from outside the club. I believe they might have another. We have a lot of coaches last year. Thank you so much. Next, I also want to recognize the outstanding programs. One of the most is you have, to this point, I believe everyone here, you have heard it for so many times, dedicated to members mentoring program. If we go to next slide, we will see the page. It was started by our past district director, Denise Carpenter, and a few outstanding mentors, great leaders. To this website, if you go to the schedule session, always, almost every day of the week, we have sessions conducted by these outstanding coaches. They're willing to spend an hour, half an hour of their time, but help everyone to work on certain subject. and we're bringing more and more subjects to that platform. This is also what we want to use and try to promote throughout the district this year, so more members and more leaders can benefit from this platform. With that, I will pass the virtual lectern to our current Club Growth Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Jackie Howler, to look at our first quarter recognition. Jackie.
Good evening or good afternoon, District 43. Time to re-energize. Congratulations to all of the award winners from last program year. You all did an outstanding and amazing job, and we hope that you will keep that momentum going, re-energize, and let's get to it in this program year. We are already off to a great first quarter, so let's recognize what we have done so far in this program year. DTM Awards since July 1st. Congratulations to the following recipients: Toastmaster Antoinette Britnum, Toastmaster Lacey Barnes, and Toastmaster Verkeitha Harris. Toastmaster Harris is on fire going into this year from last year. Toastmaster Lacey Barnes bringing it on up, and Toastmaster Antoinette Britnum, thank you, thank you, thank you for your continued dedication to our district. You are still energized. You have this energy that we just can't explain. Thank you so much. Next slide, please. 747, for all of those club officers that had 7 officers to attend our training, congratulations for the first training period. You will receive or see the names listed in our newsletter. I will not call them all out, but you will be able to see this in our district newsletter that is coming out, as well as our website. But job well done. Next slide, please. Early Bird Planning Award. This is one of our program quality awards for the first quarter. And congratulations to all of those clubs that completed their club success plan and conducted a moment of truth session by August 31st. You are indeed on fire and energized. Congratulations. And this will also be printed in the newsletter and on the website. So congratulations to you all. Pathways Proficient Pen. These are the members who have completed a full path in Pathways. And remember, we are all in Toastmasters for our personal goals. So congratulations on staying focused, motivated, and energized and committed to personally developing and growing and sticking to your personal goals. Completing a path, it is something to be celebrated. So congratulations to all of our members that completed a path in the first quarter of this year. District 43, we have 2 new clubs that chartered in the first quarter of this year. Go Viral Toastmasters, Ron Williams, sponsor, club mentor Tammy Polk, Jessica Flynn. Congratulations. Go Viral Toastmasters chartered September 10th, 2021. So congratulations for your hard work, your efforts. Mentors, keep the energy and keep this club alive. Next slide, please. There she is, Toastmaster Verkeitha Harris, on fire. Launch Life Coaching Toastmasters. And she also earned an award for bringing a lead to the club growth team, and it chartered. So she also will receive a $50 gift certificate to the Toastmasters store for bringing the lead and closing the lead. So congratulations, Launch Life Coaching Toastmasters club mentors Leslie Hayes and Luann Jackson. Leslie Hayes bringing that momentum and that energy from last year. We are excited to welcome you to District 43. Now, we have an Outstanding Service Award. And this award I'm at a loss for words because this Toastmaster has been amazing, resilient, forward-thinking, full of energy, I see her everywhere. And always ready to serve with a smile, going above and beyond. And that person is the person I call the Leslie with no L. Leslie Hayes, distinguished Toastmaster Leslie Hayes, congratulations. We would like to recognize you this first quarter for your outstanding service, keeping the energy, the momentum, bringing it to the forefront. As the only President's Distinguished Division last year, you have brought that into this new year. Please keep that momentum, keep that energy going. We appreciate you and your service. Congratulations, and thank you so much for serving. Next slide, please. Upcoming events. Now, D43, this is just the first quarter. We have a long way to go. We have 3 more quarters in this program year to reach our goals. Don't forget our upcoming incentive. This month, Outstanding October, sponsor friends, enter to win. So please, please, please think about when you're out and about, think about sharing the Toastmasters opportunity with your friends. This is fall. It's food, family, and football, y'all. Talk about Toastmasters during that time and see if you can bring a friend. Each time you sign up a person into District 43, your name is entered into a drawing, and we will hold a drawing in November. So if you sponsor 5 friends, your name is entered 5 times. So we look forward to celebrating each and every one of you. Thank you for your continued success. We are on track and on target for distinguished. We cannot do it without each and every one of you. And as I close, I'd like to remind you, your personal goals are always first. Members matter. Back to you, Program Quality Director.
Thank you so much, Jackie, and congratulations to everyone. And like our immediate past district director Burke said, there are people behind the scene that we don't know. So congratulations to everyone, to the winners and to the other team member. Together, you make our district a success, and we look for more success this year. Next, if everyone's ready, this will be the debut of this short interview video I just published on YouTube this morning. So it will be the first group of people to have a look at it. How long have you been a Toastmaster?
7 years.
4 years.
For 26 years.
For about 4 years.
5 years now.
For 37 years.
Since 2013.
Since 2014.
Since 2010.
Since April of 2012.
Since May of 2012.
Since January 9th, 2019.
What hats do you wear in this program year?
President, coach, and trainer.
The administration manager for District 43, Vice President of Membership, Vice President of Public Relations.
I am a club officer in 7 different clubs. I'm an area director. I'm also working with leadership and training team.
Sergeant at Arms, Vice President of Education, the advisor to the District 43 retention chair.
I'm an area director. I try to support the whole district.
I'm just working through my pathways.
I am the Club VPE, the Walmart Toastmaster Liaison for 10 Walmart clubs, the founder of the Dedicated to Members program, committee member of the Program Quality Committee this year.
I am a Club VP of Membership, the Club Mentor, Division Director.
I'm really excited to put together the club mentoring program to get all of our mentors together and create a community to support our new clubs.
President and Vice President of Education, Vice President of Membership, and Sergeant at Arms of the District 43 Spring Contest Chairman. I'm also a member of the District Training Committee.
Secretary, Vice President of Membership, and I am Division F Director in District 43.
What is your favorite Toastmasters hat so far?
Sergeant at Arms.
Vice President of Membership.
Being Division Director.
It's the one that I wear in the mentoring circle.
President.
A organizer of contests.
I love being the educational vice president.
I like being the timer.
This year, my favorite one is being the dedicated members founder.
District contest chair.
Area director.
Mentee is my best position.
My favorite hat so far has been Vice President of Education.
Being the division director, I get to help build a team and work with the team, and I really enjoy that. That is my favorite hat.
I really like choosing themes for the meetings so that the meetings are upbeat and playful, sometimes serious and thoughtful, but always engaging.
I want to master each role before I go to the next role.
Sergeant at Arms plays a key role to setting the atmosphere and the tone for a meeting.
I'm always looking for the best mentors in our district because I'm constantly learning and growing. So I love the position where I sit and listen and learn and transfer.
I love connecting with potential new members and mentoring our new members and getting them to be part of an engaged, exciting Toastmasters Club experience.
We are working to reach all members. It doesn't matter what club you're in, it doesn't matter what district you're in. We are there to help our members get to the next level, wherever that is. If it's a brand new member, if it's a very seasoned member, we're there to help them.
We work as a team.
And in the chat is where you get to help people advance their career.
When I saw the light come on in someone's eyes when they understood for the first time a new concept in Toastmasters or a new concept in leadership or communication, that helped me to see my new why for Toastmasters.
When I was Vice President of Education, I could involve all of my members in every role. It's also like wearing all of my hats.
Now it is the fun time. And here we have 3 breakout rooms. First is Toastmasters Kahoot. How many of you have played Kahoot? Do I see hands? Hands? Okay. If you haven't, Toastmaster Bobo will explain the rules inside the breakout room. And we also have 2 breakout rooms for the wheel of table topics. Alex and Joyce will each lead a room. So you will see the subjects on the wheel and try your luck based on what subject you get, and our Toastmasters will give you the question. With that, I will open the breakout room very soon, but do we have any questions here? If not, okay, I just opened the breakout room, so you should be able to select. If you cannot, you can also let Jessica know. We can help you get into your room. We are getting close to the end of today's program, but if you feel you haven't enjoyed enough, we do have a networking session after this, so we will have breakout room open until 5 p.m. if you want to stay and network later. And I'd like to quickly ask our breakout room host, who is the winner? Alex.
Dewey Maker, congratulations to Dewey Maker.
Ooh, congratulations. This is the 2nd year they won the table topics. Kahoot, who were the winners?
Yes, we had fun and we learned our history of Toastmasters. I told them, if you don't know Toastmasters history, then shame on you. How can you be an advocate and you don't even know the background yourself? So we had good questions and everybody was involved. First, we had 2 games. Game number 1 was Denise Carpenter. Yeah.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes, game number 1. She said, shame on her, she didn't win. Okay. And then game number 2, and the name was Carrie Bob. Who's Carrie Bob?
That's Carrie Shulcut.
And so we had a good time and we learned history, Toastmasters history as well. So thank you all for participating.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And for the winners, this is the small gifts from the trail. That's the TI logo socks. Hey, Joyce, who is the winner in your room?
I'm still trying to count.
Okay, we can look at it later. It's our winter TLI, the club officer training.
This year, in April of 2022, we will again have a district conference. We're going to make this a virtual conference. Now, don't poo-poo, tell me that you're all zoomed out. I got news for you. A virtual conference, we can bring people in from all over the world and some great speakers that we would normally be able to get. I'm not going to tell you who they are, but fantastic, wonderful educational sessions and speakers are on their way. Where is Alex? Is Alex on the room? Yes, Alex. Now, why don't you tell us something about maybe who's going to be coming to speak or what they're going to be talking about?
Absolutely. Thank you, David. My name is Alex Hawkins, and if you don't know me, I am a co-chair with David Bernstein in helping plan the spring 2022 District 43 conference. And Northwest Arkansas is so excited to host this event. Even though it's virtual, we have a lot of really fun things planned. And one thing, we do have a couple of speakers that I'm very excited to announce. They're not going to be strangers to you by any means, because first, Lou was already talking about one of our speakers that will be involved with the conference. And our second speaker, you will certainly have recognized from this year's speaking championship. I want to give you all the answers here. David and I are being a little bit teasing here. And I'm really excited to introduce Denise, who's on the conference planning committee. She's going to tell you about another contest that we've got that we're really excited about. Denise?
Hello, everyone. One of the things that we're very disappointed about is that we don't get to see everybody in person, nor do you guys get to travel to the great area of Northwest Arkansas. And we haven't been able to travel for the last few years. So in order to bring us all together, in order for us to visit each other the best that we can, we have a photo challenge for you. What we would like you to do is post pictures on Instagram with the hashtags #D43 My City Tour and #D43 Toastmasters. And the October challenge is a fall scenery from your area. Make sure that you put the city in your post so that we know where you're coming from. And then the pictures with the most likes will get some Toastmasters merchandise at the end. Every month we will introduce a new photo challenge for you to introduce us to your city. Come join us.
Fantastic. Thank you, Denise. If we didn't say it before, I hope you'll appreciate the fact that we've chosen the theme of a world of possibilities. Because frankly, we've been able to go to Toastmasters meetings all over the world. So trust me when I tell you, it's a world of possibilities. Stay tuned for more information on April 22nd of 2022. Lou, you're back. It's all yours now.
Thank you so much. And Alex was asking me whether we should let people know, but come on, Alex, I'm so excited. Everyone, are you ready? Our District 43, we have the honor to have this year's World Champion of Public Speaking, Verity Prize, to join us next spring.
Oh.
I got the news Thursday. It was unbelievable. If you don't know yet, she is the first winner from Africa, and the only female of the finalists this year who won the final title. All of us are waiting. We have 92 people registered for this program. So here I'm going to use random number generator here and see who will be our lucky member. And the raffle gift, this $50 raffle gift is our webcam with Toastmasters logo. So whether it's for yourself or for your club, we hope this can help your Zoom meeting. If you are ready, 4. Number 4 is
Toastmaster Eric Treat.
awesome. Congratulations, Eric. He's here, right?
He is here. I am spotlighting him for everybody.
Congratulations, Eric. Okay, thank you for always being at the district events. See, this all paid off. Congratulations. And at Winter TLI, each round, we will also have door prize for each of you here. With that, I'd like to quickly ask if we have any final remarks. Joyce, would you like to give a few words to our district members?
I enjoyed table topics. That is one of the things I don't like. But Alex did a great job in the session that I was in. I look forward to the spring meeting. I'm excited about the program that you all are putting together. I'm glad that we're going to have this international speaker to come and be a part of it. I think we'll all learn from her. In any district meeting, it's about learning, so we look forward to it. Well, thank you for recognizing me.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Moore. Toastmaster David Tongley.
It's interesting that we can do this and have a very qualified, if you will, Zoom meeting that has all the people here and celebrating all of the awards and having a good time while we're doing it. Thank you, Lou, and back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, David. Denise.
Great meeting, everyone. I am so excited to work with the trio this year and all the other district officers. You guys are going to have a fantastic year, and I'm going to be along to help you out. We'll see you as the year goes on.
Thank you. Lillian, would you like to give us last words?
Okay, Lou, thank you so much for such a wonderful fall fest. You know, every time we get together, it seems as if it's getting better and better, and it is so much fun. And it's always nice to see our dignitaries out there who we learn so much from to also keep us on track to having the best year, doing what's best for the members, and leaving that I out, because in team, there is no I. I just want to thank everybody for always being here and being so supportive of everything we have and bringing things to the table for us to explore. So I am so looking forward to this year and all that it has to offer. We have a great team this year, District 43. Thank you, Lou.
Thank you, Lillian. And everyone, this concludes all the program for today's Fall Fest. As a tradition of all the District 43 events, we will keep the room open for those who want to hang out. With that, I hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend. And we see some of you tomorrow at the DEC meeting and some of you, I'm sure, in the coming district events.